we have our first new weapon, the Arbiter. New weapon unlocked, a demonic axe whose swings are slow but powerful. Arbiter is especially effective against shields. The thing about the Arbiter is that the only way you can actually activate it at this point is by holding the right trigger to perform your attacks. But this is a very heavy sort of axe, and it does a huge amount of damage, and it's great against shields. It will break them very, very nicely. So let's try it out in combat here. Let's see, wait for this guy to charge us here. And as you can see, boom, we can launch him just like that. As you can see, right trigger plus Y or B for Arbiter attacks, as we already showed you here. And as you can see, we're also just comboing him because we are just awesome like that. And there we go. Oh my god, what a beautiful axe. I love those things. We found green orbs. Apparently it restores some of Dante's health, and you get them from killing some of the enemies in the game. And of course we're going to be fighting more of these gosh darn axe fiends, but right now we have some Stygians to beat up on, and I do love doing that. As you can see, it's just so heavy. The attacks are amazing, and you just literally just slice through enemies. It is a great feeling. It's a very, very great heavy weapon, and we're just going to wait and see if we can, there we go, just kill, kill, kill. I love it. It's beautiful. But now we have, as you can see, more of these Death Knights, and they break my block, and I don't like that. But here we go. You can launch them. Gosh darn it. We can launch them just like this, but we can also attack them with the Arbiter. That will actually end up breaking in their shield. As you can see now, they're very vulnerable. You can launch them and do what you will with them with your actual Rebellion if you do want to fight with that. They also reflect your bullets with their shield, which is very interesting to me. But I want to break this guy's shield as well. Make sure we dodge as much as we can. Sorry, my controller's probably really loud because I am attacking and it's near the microphone. But hey, I'm going to have to figure out how to get rid of that sounds with some noise removal, but I will. And there we go. Got a nice A on that. And there's actually a nice soul over there. There's nothing really else to explore here, but I just find it very interesting that Dante's actually calling out to the house. Like I said, you know, Limbo is living and breathing, but, you know, this house is also exactly living and breathing as well. And damn it, we couldn't get to that soul, which kind of sucks. And I don't think we actually can get there at this point, which even is worse. But oh well, I guess we'll get there eventually. But hey, there's another soul right here, so very good stuff. We'll just see if we can hit him. Oh my gosh. Do your combos, Dante. You have to get this guy. There we go. Perfect. That one was kind of tough, I guess. But hey, more of these things to attack. There we go. More souls. I actually didn't realize that in the other game, but hey, that's okay. Let's see what else this house has in store for us. As you can see, now it is moving as we are moving and living as we are living and breathing here. And it looks like we're actually getting taken back to the beginning of the house here. I wonder why. Oh, more combat. Exactly what I thought. But hey, more combat is good combat, I guess. Just continue to put the hurt on these enemies because I love it so. There's a Death Knight right there. I'm going to have to watch out for him. There we go. Oh, yes. Arbiter is so good. And we got a launch off before we actually got an attack off, which is even nicer. Get our trillion stabs in there and see if we can launch them. And there's actually a really cool aerial Arbiter attack where you do that, but there's also one where you throw the axe down, and I don't know why it phased through the enemy there, but oh well. I guess it is what it is. Launch you. See if we can break your shield. We'll probably actually kill one of these Stygian in the process, as you can see. Very nice. Well, almost there. Oh, he broke us again. I actually have to dodge when he starts glowing. I guess that's like his ultimate attack that you can't block. But there we go. We smashed right through him with our axe. I love it. It's just such a great weapon.
This way, Dante. Okay. Can't catch me.
And if you actually were to make a nice little connection here, there is a door that we've seen in other areas of the game that we could not access before, but look, it's glowing red, and as the game said, you can smash through the glowing red cracks with the Arbiter. As you can see, you just change right there, and bam, you smash right through the door. How amazing and perfect is that? So now we can actually go back and backtrack to level 1 and get through those doors if we really wanted to, but obviously we don't right now. But there's another door we actually don't have access to, so we might actually have to wait till we get another weapon now that we know this game mechanic to get through there. Maybe not a demonic weapon, but maybe just the opposite. Ooh, more combat. I love it. Just continue smacking these guys, put the hurt on them, and get the hurt on ourselves, apparently. This is not good. I'm not doing as well as I thought. There we go. We almost broke his block there. Just continue hurting these Death Knights here. Beautiful. The Arbiter is such a great weapon. I do like it. I just wish it wasn't so slow, but obviously that's the point of it. You know, it's a huge fucking axe. That's what it does. You know, it has to be slow. But there we go. We finally put the hurt on these guys, as you know, and now we can focus on getting some kills. We'll launch some of these guys, make sure that they can't really hurt us here. Yes. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. Actually, put some bullets on these. I haven't used Ebony and Ivory half as much as I wanted to so far there. Oh, I love Trillion Stabs so much. Oh, such a nice gosh darn attack. I love it from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, though. You're going to see me use this all the time to start off my combos, as I've said before. It is just awesome, and I love the variability that sort of Dante possesses, even in the early game with his weapons. It is so nice. There we go, some more combos there. Ooh, we killed him with a gun. Very nice. Ebony and Ivory kills.
That was me. I remember this.
Dante, I don't think you understand what's at stake.
And this is just really such a beautiful area. There's two games that this actually reminded me of when I first got to this area. One was, gosh darn, Dante's Inferno, because of this hellish sort of architecture. And we actually got a new ability. It's called the Ophian Demon Pull. Throw out the whip to grapple enemies or objects and pull them towards Dante. And that's a combo with the RT and the X, as you can see.
Oh yeah.
You can actually pull out and interact with the environment very, very heavily. Now, as I was saying before, this reminded me of two games. One was Dante's Inferno, because of this hellish sort of architecture with the huge chains, the huge sort of beings, entities that just tower above you. Almost a daunting, sort of intimidating sort of environment. And it also reminded me of Dishonored, with this gosh darn sort of semi-real world with all this different surreal sort of architecture and art style. And I really, really do like this. And it was actually really interesting thing when I first got in this area, because I actually started like looking around as like there's any alternate paths, and the answer is actually no. There's nothing really interesting here besides actually getting through these platforming sequences, which a lot of people, wow, I didn't think that would actually give me some sort of physical momentum when I did that, but a lot of people actually rag on this area or these type of sequences because they don't quote-unquote like platforming. They have some sort of negative viewpoint towards this platforming, but I actually saw it as a great break from the combat, and not really necessarily the story, but also it was just a nice break because you're not smacking things. You have some sort of artful style of combat in a way. But there you go. As you can see, we can grapple enemies here, pull them right towards us, and you actually can put the mash on them with as much as you want here. You can actually knock them. Can you knock them off the edge? You kind of can, I guess. I wonder if that would be considered an environmental kill there. But we're going to shoot, hopefully. Yes, there we go. These guys with our Ebony and Ivory, and there we go, we got one kill. We have actually one more aerial enemy left, maybe not. But hey, we're getting plenty of green orbs for this. I really do like that element. And there we go. We finally beat all the guys here, and we just have this last guy. Come here, you! And there we go. Nice little grapple and a nice little grapple heavy kill there with our demonic axe. I love it. I love it so much. It's a great weapon. But here we go. We're going to continue through here, and wow, what's this? We got some more red cracks, so we can probably use our nice demonic weapon now. But what will it actually do? Let's find out.
This is human affliction. You are not human, Doc. How do you know my name? How do you know my name?
Very, very interesting. Who is that person? We don't obviously know yet, but as you can see by the design of her, we're probably going to be back in that area again because there's so many different of those chains. And if you couldn't hear because I probably deleted the audio, your controller, if you're playing this with the controller, will vibrate like mad. It's unreal, and it's actually a really interesting feeling. It really sort of lends to the environment once, like I said before, that the game sets up.